So dude writes me and says that he wants to change his life. He wants to do things differently. He wants to turn over a new leaf. And so he has this big idea of what he is going to do to make his depression better, his financial situation better, his relationship status with his significant other better. And he's like, I'm going to do it all. But I can't until I'm ready to do everything. But as soon as I'm ready to do it all, everything that needs to be done, all the issues in his life, as soon as he's ready to tackle them all, he will. And everything will be great. But until he is ready, he'll just wait. He won't do anything. That sort of mindset a lot of people have, including myself in different phases of my life. And it's a shitty mindset. And here's why. You'll never be ready to do it all. You just won't. There will always be obstacles and deterrents and temptations and setbacks. And if you're waiting for the perfect moment to be your perfect self, you'll be waiting for the rest of your life. You'll wake up one day and realize you haven't changed a bit because you were waiting for some divine intervention, some grand inspiration that most likely is never going to come. So I wrote this guy back and I said, look, I've had that fleeting feeling where you're like, oh, I want to change, but until I'm fully ready, I won't even try. I don't want to set myself up for failure or whatever. Look, you can start changing little things first. You can. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. So maybe you know the most glaring issue in your life. Most of us, if we can speak to our heart of hearts, our truest of trueness, I don't know what I was saying there, we know what our biggest issue is, right? So maybe you're not ready to tackle that. I don't think that should give you a license to not give a fuck about anything. If that were the case for me, then I'd be in the Stone Age of my spiritual, physical, and mental development. Pick a small thing. I feel like I've said this before. Maybe you guys feel like I sound like a broken record, but it doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can start improving yourself in very basic ways right now. Right now. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing. You can just start doing some of the little things. And when you're ready for the biggest thing, you'll have a platform, a foundation. You'll have some sense of accomplishment. You will have gained some accountability and some integrity and some credibility with yourself. Like maybe you weren't ready to tackle this huge glaring fucking issue in your life. But hey, along the road, you picked up 4 or 5 obviously good and healthy habits. And maybe that process of these little simple things, maybe the process of showing yourself that you can accomplish something will lead to your preparation and your willingness to tackle that big thing. You don't have to wait to do everything. You can start by doing something easy. That still makes you a winner in my book. We all have our demons. We all have those particular things that obviously we should work on. Stop dwelling on the big stuff if you're not ready and start feeling empowered by the little stuff. You feel me? I guess that's all I really want to say. Don't get caught up in all or nothing thinking. If you're not ready to do one thing, pick something else you are willing to do. And don't act like that doesn't matter. Because like I said, this all-encompassing inspiration to do the right thing all the time, it'll never come. You're human. Start dealing with that fact and start figuring out what you're willing to change as opposed to what you should change. And when that willingness comes for the big ticket, you'll know. But it's not going to come without practice. Get some practice doing the right things in order to be able to do the ultimate thing. Does that make sense? I'm battling that right now. I don't know if I really want to get into it, but I am battling that. Maybe the topic for another video. I'm struggling with something. Some of you who know me pretty well on here, you might be able to guess. And I've been waiting to make a video on it, but I'm hesitant. And I suppose that's random and not necessarily relevant, but I'm working on other things, and so I guess that's where it ties in. I'm not necessarily ready to tackle the biggest glaring issue in my life, but I'm willing to keep chipping away at other things until I am ready. I hope that made sense. I hope that didn't sound preachy. The soapbox under my feet feels great. I just hope you don't realize it's there. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.